of a hiatus. Yes, it's been that time of year. Well, I was kind of procrastinating to last week, and I'd have really post new OBS adventures at the hiatus channel. Part of the problem is that it's intolerable, and I really need to put on new content for my Instagram because Inktober is a huge thing for 2018. But nevertheless, this is Q.U.B.E or Q.U.B.E, however you pronounce it, and this is the director's cut, which includes some content that was not present in the original version. So we're gonna play a huge walkthrough for maybe 1 hour 29 minutes. And it's gonna be a long video, so bear with me. So that I will give you some context. I have never really played this type of game before. I don't know the whole premise about this title. I can tell you that I was kind of late to the whole scene, but I can tell you that I was kind of late. So we might as well start with the new game to see what this whole campaign is about. And let's see what we have so far. This is my first time playing this title, and this is usually given out for free as a PlayStation Plus membership.
And what if it didn't kill him? With all due respect,
so I didn't know the context, so you have to take it from me.
You need to have faith in the possibility of good. Wait, hold on. His oxygen consumption's going up.
It's in force potion.
I think he's alive.
Oh yeah,
he's conscious.
It is force potion.
Hey, go steady down there. You've been out for a couple weeks.
Oh shit.
15 days, in fact. They thought you were dead. If it wasn't for your life suit, you probably would be. Listen, there's been a complication. We can't link into your POV camera, and it looks like communications are only working one way. You can hear me, I hope, but I can't hear you. That means we don't know how badly you were affected by the transportation. If you're feeling confused or disoriented, you should know that deep space travel can do you pretty serious psychological damage, especially to your memory. Even a few hours out there...
I'm sorry, where's the subtitles? There's no subtitles. Yeah, that sucks. Well, that sucks.
The dark can cause permanent problems.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Mission Control are concerned you might have no idea who you are, or why you're in there. If that's true, I have some difficult facts for you.
Alright.
You're a long way from Earth. A very long way. But every single person on the planet is depending on you. That thing you're inside right now, whatever it is gonna hit Earth in the next few hours.
Oh.
And if it does, that's the end of everything. You need to decipher and dismantle it from the inside before that happens. I just hope you haven't forgotten how. We all do. Now listen carefully. This is important. The reason why it's me talking to you and not Mission Control is because you're too far out into deep space. Their signal can't reach you out there, but mine can. I'm Commander Novak. I'm an astronaut on board the International Space Station.
Alright.
I'm gonna relay everything they tell me, but the bad news is, every time I orbit around the far side of the Earth, I'll move out of radio range. When that happens, you're gonna be on your own for a while. Just stay calm, and keep your head straight until I get back into range. Okay, this is it. I'm orbiting out of range now. I'll be back soon. Just remember what I've told you, and believe it.
Well, that was a huge monologue. That okay, so we have to save off. I had to do this is kind of similar to Portal, of some sorts. Yeah, so I haven't really managed to finish some new content related on this channel because I was at the New York City Comic-Con, and that took me a lot of time to get through. Because I have a convention I usually went, and I just usually met our comics to give myself a lot of time to fly out comics. It was complicated, but there was the other maneuvers being added. This is usually due to the fact that honestly, I'm one of those people that procrastinated because of a past issue I have. Communication has been noticed. I had to usually get some groceries for the Halloween season, and it's kind of difficult. Now, the only thing I would say so far is that times has been kind of busy, so I was able to post new content. But either way, I did manage to be proactive to some extent. Now, I don't usually know about it, but here's the thing. I was kind of outside last weekend. It was kind of a pain in the ass, and I probably woke up. So it took me 2 days for me to get myself together. But anyhow, I'm back making videos again. That's at that short notice. I'm still doing the OBS Mr. Fancers on my YouTube channel. So apparently the whole point of me is to try to produce some content. I was kind of outside for a bit, so that's why it took me a lot of time to even produce videos. Now you have to keep in mind that it took me a lot of time to release some content for this channel because I was kind of busy, but here I am. Now this game is kind of used with resemblance to Portal in the sense that it doesn't have portal guns, but okay. That's not really simple, but I take it for granted. Now the whole premise about this title is that you're supposed to get to the end and try to save Wolf. I guess the guy actually could play this for approximately I could play this game for maybe 1 hour and 24 minutes, and that's it. Because there was a lot of content that I haven't gotten into. Plus there's a lot of Halloween content I want to do in the month of October. Because I was so busy with October, so if they didn't notice, I was posting new content in my Instagram, and I was kind of busy then because I had to post new photos on my Instagram because my Instagram was lacking content as of today, and I was trying to stay true to October. And October was kind of life draining since I had to do it for 31 days without missing a day. But I had to go to some amino apps that I haven't really used for a while. It was kind of strange, but really it took me a lot of time to get myself back. I haven't really posted any new content on my Instagram as of today. Instagram was kind of a hit and miss, and that was during last month, so I've been consistent as of today. I had to admit that this is my first time playing this title. I never became a huge puzzle game enthusiast, at least I'm assuming. I always became a action game oriented person. And I didn't really care about the medium. I mean, it's a puzzle game within a puzzle game, vice versa. Now I bet this November I was gonna go to a anime convention, which is Anime Feast. So it's gonna be a busy day. So I'm trying my best to get involved in all the conventions. Now the thing is, I did make a fear of the Comic-Con situation because one, it was too overcrowded, and I didn't really get the chance to make a video of my experience in Comic-Con. It was usually too overcrowded, and it was a huge pain in the ass to get by, but I will partially say that it took me a lot of time to get myself back together because I haven't really posted any new videos on my YouTube channel for God knows what. I guess you could say that I was in a sort of hiatus, that I was really procrastinating to God knows what. Again, my life has been so busy that I really didn't have the time to create new content for the channel. Because really I was so busy that my life was so bad. And I was gonna broadcast Q.U.B.E and play Soul Calibur 6. It's gonna take a lot of time to make new content because my channel has to really receive some content. I'm trying my best to beat Spider-Man before the release date, and Q.U.B.E it doesn't really both Q.U.B.E, which bear with me is the actual game. But both Soul Calibur 6 and Q.U.B.E will not be released until next year. So it's gonna take a long time. Until then, I'm gonna try my best to beat Marvel Spider-Man in due time. But I'm so busy with Inktober content that I don't usually have all the time. I mean, Inktober was kind of one of those months where artists usually put a little bit of some content, but I wouldn't be surprised. I had to assume that there's more to it. So I'm not that much used to parser games as a whole. So this is why I don't usually play auto parser games, because when I heard about this game being free, I didn't really expect this to have, I don't know, some expectations. I usually don't care about puzzle games that much because it didn't really caught my eye. To me, it was not that maybe that much interesting. My only best bet is that I was probably saw some gameplay footage how this game is actually played, and that you use your own judgment. I'm gonna play this for only 1 hour, then I'm gonna play a different game, which I'm gonna shit on because let's be honest, today is not really my day. Did I ever tell you about this one postal service postman? I don't know. He has the audacity to ring the doorbell so loud that I couldn't even have any patience. Yes, I get this, he's actually in jobs, but come on. I mean, I think it was actually 8 AM, yeah, I usually don't mind playing puzzle games to some extent. They're alright, I guess. It has a niche demographic, but I mean, to me, I'm not usually into access games or play games where I usually show shit that I will criticize it to the day's end. So, this game is kind of more of a puzzle adventure. Well, most of the puzzles are kind of easy. They're not so difficult, and really I have a lot of content to showcase.
Thing est. Name is 919.
There's a story to this, so I guess that there's some context, but so I guess that the whole goal is to it's automatic to some degree, so I'm not surprised. I mean, I played puzzle games way back in my prime years, and they're not really that much difficult, to be honest. How does it work is beyond me. So I guess you have to be involved with this type of one. I mean, I played puzzle games way before and they're not really that much stuff good. So I guess we managed to get to the soul section of this. And I'm pretty sure that this game is not even that hard. I can see why this game was actually free, because it does took you maybe 6 sessions. So I guess there are all 6 stages left. I will know, but I think it gets more easy if you think about it. So I guess this makes more sense. Okay, I mean, I know about physics, but this is way too easy for my taste. The puzzles are not that difficult. I managed to get through a couple of minutes and really it's not really that difficult. If this game was made in Unity, this game was made on Unreal Engine 4, so that would be surprising. Apparently, the controls are kinda limited, or the controls are actually kinda too inputted. I mean, you could press left stick free and you press jump. And you can also use the D-pad to move, but I wouldn't recommend it because you usually have to, I don't know, keep it the same. Trust me, it's not really that easy to use. Would it be easy to, let's say, I don't know. I mean, I know that some of these puzzles are so easy that they don't even make it difficult anymore. I mean, if you notice from this playthrough, it's really easy to beat some of these puzzles. They're not even trying to make it difficult. It's just too easy for my taste. I mean, whoever says it's difficult, you just miss out all the fun. Again, I played puzzle games way back in my day, and they're not really that much difficult. This is really confusing, but alright. They don't use his brain, anything else, but I guess that you're supposed to fight it yourself. So my only best bet is that you're supposed to go to here. Yeah. It takes a lot of time to get through, but eventually once you know about the automatum, it's actually kind of easy. You can't sprint, so you can only walk, apparently.
Hello? Can you hear me? Huh. No point in saying that, is there? Okay.
Oh, why?
I'm gonna have faith. I'm at the peak of my orbit again, so fingers crossed this is getting to you. I've been speaking with Mission Control. They're worried about you. Because your radio's out, we don't know if you've lost your memory or not. If you have, it could be bad for the mission. One of the methods they use to bring back memories for amnesiac patients is to talk to them about important events in their lives. So, before you left, you wrote yourself a letter, just in case. It's a letter to you about you. Mission Control gave me a transcript. We think it's for the best that I read some of it to you. Okay, well, first, you're married. You have no children. You live in Colorado Springs, but you got married in Iceland. That's nice. You... Damn. I'm orbiting out of range. I'll read more if you're still there.
I don't know how you managed to get there, but hey. No, I hate to be honest, but I somewhat don't care about the story, but I'm more care about trying to complete the actual game. I don't know. It's all white. I'm dead ass. It's all white. There's nothing interesting. I mean, you got some colors in the color feed, but it's just white. It seems as if that I was in a insane asylum with some shows. There's nothing really special about the whole thing. It's just nothing really different. I don't know how long this game would take, but there's a total of 6 stages for each puzzle into it. So it's gonna take maybe, I don't know, 2.5 hours. Because they don't usually specify which is which. It's kind of sucks because I'm not even that into puzzle games as I should. But even that, I'm just only interested only, I don't know. Would it make sense if you just go over there? The hell? Okay, that was kind of awkward, but I could take it for granted. I made some monotone, but that's because I have a lot of things I have to accomplish. It's been tiresome to some extent with Comic-Con and all the scenes. But I managed to produce some. Damn. I managed to produce some new content that I haven't done for a while. It's just that it takes a long time to get it through. Oh yeah, we found bug. Wow, we found glitch. Oh god, we actually found a bug, guys. Yeah, congrats to us. We finally found a bug. No, I'm not pen testing could fix this, but hey. Well, I mean, that was kind of. Yeah, we just no crip through the entire environment. What a shame. What a shame we actually experienced there. Oh. So we had to book it ready. Oh yeah, I had to just push the keep only and not me. Well, that's bullshit, but I could try to be patient. I was not aware that you need to not stay on the cube. Well, that's the other bullshit, but hey, you know me. Instagram fame is not that simple. So at whole point it's that we can't really stand. Also, the gameplay is kind of sensitive, so you have to be careful when you stand. Always, you have to waste more time trying to finish the puzzles because honestly, I noticed that the puzzles are not that difficult. Have you ever noticed that the puzzles are not even that mortally difficult? I'm sure as hell that the puzzles are mostly too easy to my taste. And this is what I noticed so far is that the puzzles are actually quite easier. They're not too hard, and even today, they usually are too easy that you can usually pass this in one playthrough in one day. And that's kind of weird because I always remember back in the day when most puzzles in the US were so difficult that you need an IGN guide or you need a actual help. But nowadays they are actually kind of too easy to the point that you could usually just breeze through them and not give a shit. It's kind of confusing, to say the least, because I never understood why puzzles are so simple in 2018, but I guess that this was meant for a younger demographic, between the late teens, but it doesn't really work. I mean, dude, they don't even make it difficult. The puzzles are so simple that you could. I don't get the suspense music. Why so suspenseful about the whole track? I'm kind of confused why it takes so long to finish this parcel, but it gets more complicated the more you actually pray. Is there more to this shit? Please tell me why. Puzzles are usually not that much simple as they used to be, but it's not really that much difficult. It's just time oriented. I mean, you need to take your time if you really want to beat these puzzles, because some of these puzzles are usually time consuming to some extent that you spend most of your time trying to finish these puzzles in due time that I honestly don't really see the whole point. Yeah, easy does it. We're making some progress to some degree, and that's already fine, I guess. And we finished section 3. I actually want to know how long this game takes to even complete.
Can you hear me? It's for a test.
So we still have another puzzle element to this, so... What? That makes no sense, but... So apparently blue mixes with green, apparently. So it tells us to brown. Yeah, this is gonna be a long preview to some degree, and I did say I was gonna play this for maybe 1 hour and a half. I don't even know what's going on to this point. So it's all about timing, apparently. I would probably assume that this was usually based on a, I don't know, beta field to some extent. At least we made it. Not so shabby to myself. And now we get more colors apparently. Oh yeah, apparently you need the music for help. I always forget the controls are a little bit of time, so I don't really know. There's a lot of things I have to get myself used to, so. The physics usually take a long time to get the process, but Most of the time it takes a lot of time to even get through, so... Oh, come on. You're telling me that you can't even get through that? Well, can you just ease push it? Can you just usually push it? I mean, would that make it more easier to just push it to some extent? Well, shit, I didn't know that was gonna be a circumstances, but alright. So these puzzles don't really make any other sense, but... Oh boy, yeah, this is one of those puzzles where... Damn it. What? Apparently that took me a long time to try to get to that section, but alright. I swear I never became that much useful with puzzle games. They're not really my archetype. Shit! I almost had it, but... What the hell is up with the physics? It's just not difficult. It's actually kind of annoying to even bypass this. Sometimes you have to put it. You have to use the point to it precisely if you want to get a direct hit. And sometimes it's so time-consuming that you often wonder why and what would even create this to some degree. I mean, I understand you try to make some cash, but for $2.99, you should get used to the puzzle. That's frustrating, but...
I'm back in range. Fingers crossed. Look, Mission Control think that if you have lost your memory, me just giving you little details about yourself won't be enough to spark anything. They want me to read something more specific. Something very personal to you.
Alright.
So, I want you to know, I'm only reading this because you wrote it to yourself. It was 3 p.m. on a Sunday.
Yeah.
You were upstairs at home. A teenage boy broke into your house. He thought you were away on vacation. You went downstairs with your gun. You shot him in your living room. Only he wasn't trying to rob you. He was passing by and saw a fire in your kitchen. He broke in to try and put it out. He was young and stupid, and probably should have thought of a better solution. But you assumed the worst. You assumed the very worst, and you shot him. He was paralyzed from the neck down. He died 7 years later, alone, at night, in Penrose St. Francis Hospital. I'm orbiting out. I hope that helped you. Fingers crossed.
I mean, take it if you bring it to, I don't care. I mean, if you are a huge threat and you bring it to my own house, I don't understand how you could actually be the most innocent. That's specific, that's detail, that's called self-defense. I mean, if you want to know about the whole fight, you could just call me. Use your own words. If you knew there was a fire, talk to me. Or call the fire department, for Christ's sakes. You don't break into someone else's home because you couldn't tell if someone was inside or not inside the house. You can never be so safe, but I bet somebody are two dumbasses. I bet they try to make the whole story melodramatic, but it doesn't really work. But I'm kind of confused into why you would break into someone's house if there was a fire. Would it make more sense to call the fire department? It's not too hard to use your own words. We don't live in the prehistoric ages. Come on. But I beg to differ. Come on. Oh God. Still with this shit. I don't understand why we need to do this. This is kind of too repetitive for my taste. If I had to guess, you have to do the same puzzle, but this time you have to commit to orange. Damn. Do I really need to do this? I guess so. This is bullshit. Why do I even need to do this? Oh no. And sometimes the timing has to be precise, otherwise you will find some mystery. I had to press this same button multiple times in order to get a perfect result. Yes, you're right, but damn it. So I'm assuming that in order to make green, you have to go to all the cars around. Not sure why, but this is one of those things where it gets so repetitive that I don't usually want it to end. Seriously. What? I already see the bar the first time, so it must be a huge glitch. Thank you, God. That was over. I don't understand why puzzle games usually have to be that much time consuming to some degree. I usually assume that they usually want you to think critically, but it just comes out as repetitive. Hold on, let me check how many trophies do we have. Hold on. So there's hidden parcels to this mix. So there's 7 sectors. So there are 7 sections as the 7 stages into this game. Apparently, so what we didn't know is that there are 7 stages to the game. Yeah, but at least I'm gonna play this game for 1 hour and a half, and I wouldn't even mind doing so.
You listen. I know you can hear me down there. She's lying to you. She's a liar. You're not where they say you are. They'll leave you alone to die in the dark.
Oh, come on. I know it's October, but... it's not even Halloween yet. It's not even Halloween. Uh-oh. I didn't want to look back, but nah, I have a single chance. It's... I can't really see jack shit. Oh, come on. You tell me I need to see? Can you turn on the gamma into this? It's gotta be a long game that's gotta be more repetitive. But I wouldn't be surprised. They're the only source that I even need to see.
I hope you can hear me. The lights on the outside of the cube have gone dark. Mission Control think that's good. They say you must have hit it somewhere that hurts. So keep doing what you're doing. I know it's tough being alone out there. I've been alone here on the International Space Station.
Oh no.
Over a month. Going round and round and round the
Oh,
Earth.
come on. You can't be serious.
And after a while, it messes with your head. The truth is,
Oh no.
if you leave a person alone in the dark long enough, they'll lose themselves. Damn. I'm orbiting out of range. Keep going. I'll be back soon.
I would say that this is more the experimental type of title that was best matched with most of the designs, but what? Shit, it's really difficult to even see when in the dark. Even if we have the highest gamma, it doesn't really make a difference. Oh, shit. It takes a lot of time to get to some of these puzzles, but it takes some time to even progress. I don't understand why they have to use the audience secret because it's really difficult to even see. I can actually clearly see the ball. It's not even that difficult to see. I can already see the ball. It's not that difficult to see. Oh crap. I don't even know how much commentary I actually will give. This game is usually a indie game of its own merit, And I usually think that this is one of those games where it's pretty time consuming if you don't know the actual detail, but if you're not a huge puzzle game enthusiast, you don't really know the whole, how do I say, the whole medium, how a how a puzzle game should work. Okay, so my own point is to try to do I have to go all the way back over there to even commit to this? Whoever made this didn't really know how about the fundamentals of playtesting. So do I have to? Oh crap. Oh my Jesus. I think I got it to some degree. Shit. You can never usually bypass this to some degree. You know, I'm not gonna continue with this puzzle because I can't really see jack shit. I can't really see anything. Honestly, I can't really see where I'm supposed to go. It's so dark that I can't even pass to get to the seventh sector. So forget the story, I don't usually care. I mean, what's the whole point of trying to get a 100%? It doesn't really matter. So before we even end this type of video, because I can't even pass this, we now have commentary. We might as well play a couple of speed raids or speed ones if we care about the best time. Because I don't care about the time anyhow, so knowing me, I don't care. Are they using royalty-free music? Oh my gee, I'm not surprised. So the whole point is to try to make it in time before time runs out. Let me do it. Some of these are kind of difficult to even attain. We got only one batch to some extent, and we haven't really got anything else. Wow, this is so bad. I mean, it was so great with the last 4 sections, but once you get to the actual chances, it gets more tedious. What is this a saying? It's beyond me, but I usually don't care about the best time. I don't usually care about getting the badges, as I say. I don't even know what's going on, but I'm using more time than ever, and I really got any timing choices. Well, yeah, we didn't get anything else but gameplay stats. The only thing, the last time we played this is 2018, 10 March, 10 days. And 16 hours and 25 minutes. So the average play time we did was 57 minutes, and we were only able to take about 782 wolves. I wonder who's actually played this. Oh, no record. There's only one poster that matters to. There's only one poster that matters to get number 1, that would be Sonic Boom. But I digress. I'm done. This game was not even that. It's not great. It's not really bad, but the puzzles were so much dumped. First of all, the puzzle was most of the puzzles that I played are so easy that you can usually just play this for a couple of minutes. If it does take you 1 minute and 1 hour, then honestly, this is the shortest game I ever played. I could play God of War 3 in only 3 hours, and I could guarantee you that game will be finished. The evidence is just the same, and there's no variety, no texture, no anything. It's just the same. As a game that was made in the Unreal Engine 4, I had to expect this was going to happen. But anyhow, I'm gonna stop with this video because I have to make a conclusion that this game is shite, and it's not really in the best production file. I try to be patient, but patience is kind of sin for this moment. So, thanks for watching this video of this game that I will never play again. It's a bad indie game. I give it a chance, and it lost me. Rat-a-tat-tat, signing off with a better ultimatum. Hope you guys have a best Halloween, because I had to get back on October on Instagram. And I hope you guys have a safe Halloween or some shit, because I don't even know if you may have diabetes, God forbid, but it's your choice if you want to eat that much calories in sugar and get cavities. I don't know. It's your choice. Sign off, White Hat's dead, and peace out. I don't know what happened, but if I'm gonna going to the anime convention, some sorts, but whatever. So I'm done with this piece of shite. See you later in the next video, and signing off. And sayonara. Happy Halloween.